Welcome back to Running Free with JH. This week I'm going to talk about side stitches or side cramps. Some people think they're two different things, other people think they're one and the same. I'm going to approach it on this video as being one and the same. Now a side stitch slash side cramp is basically when you have the sharp pain right here, usually by your diaphragm, somewhere in this area right here. You get it. I had it low, I've had it a little high, but it's roughly in the same area. I've also got the same problem in the back, which is up by your shoulder blade, right here. You can have it on one side, you can have it on the other, you can have it on both. I don't normally see it on both. Every once in a while you might. That's very, very rare. Most of the time you see it on one side or the other. What's happening here? Well, some people think it's the actual diaphragm trying to breathe, because that's the way you breathe. The ligaments and the muscles surrounding the diaphragm that help you breathe are not as strong. So they tell people to do more core work to get that way. Not everyone has that problem. Like if you do good core work to get you going, 3 or 4 days a week, you're probably good to go with core work. So why are you still getting these pains? Most of the time I tell people it's because of lack of water. You're dehydrated, or you're not dehydrated to the point where you feel dehydrated, but as you start working out, your muscles need more water. I'm always telling people, as you work out, you should be drinking water throughout your workout. Little sips and gulps here and there. I always say to people to take gulps. Gulps are better because little sips are so small of water. I tell people, you're gonna take a drink, do a gulp, 1 or 2. I always tell people 2, that way you can always compensate. If you just need 1, you just need 1. Depends on how long your rest is when you're actually working out. But that's a very common thing I see. Now, when we're actually breathing, and we're breathing in, and we're having that pain, now if you're doing a workout, you're doing a run, and another way to stop this, if you want to try to keep going, not stop your workout, is you want to slow down your pace and actually breathe deep. What you're trying to do is relax the muscle and kind of get it to work out the actual kink, what's going on. Because think about it. If you have lack of fluids in your body, or you're having lack of electrolytes, it's causing the friction. Because what happens is your muscles in your body need water. I mean, 70% of our body is water. And the way the muscles work, it slides and grooves and they move, all because the water helps them be fluid and it helps work. When it doesn't have as much water in your system, now we're getting friction, which causes the pain. You're going to feel that pain, especially when you're trying to work very hard. You're trying to push the pace. Now, remember, to keep that from happening, you just slow your pace down. You actually breathe deep. Try to get the muscles to flow and the oxygen in, so that way your muscles are relaxing. Why are we slowing the pace down? Because the faster you go, the more the muscles are going to be used. So you're trying to slow the pace down to kind of get your muscles to recover from the pace. Another way to actually either stop this or prevent this from happening is watch what you're eating before your hard workout. If you're going to do a fast run, like say you're going to do a tempo run on 4 miles, just go out there and blaze it. You eat 15 minutes beforehand a big meal, chances are that meal's going to go on the ground right after your run or during that run. If you eat a big meal within 10-15 minutes before you run and you're only running very slowly, you're probably not going to lose your lunch. You're probably going to actually be okay with it. Maybe have a little uncomfortableness as you're running, but it won't be so bad. Because when we have our effort increase to a very high intensity level, that's when everything starts pushing. That's why your stuff starts to come up when you're working out. So you want to make sure how much we're eating before, but also what's in that. So if you eat a big burger, fries, ketchup, it's juicy, fatty acids, all that stuff's not going to work very well with your muscles. It's not bad to have that after your workout because then it has time to digest, push through the system and everything. But if you do that beforehand, it's not going to work so much. Other ways to actually make sure you're okay is make sure your levels of salt, sodium, potassium, your calcium is all good. Think of your electrolytes. If those things aren't as good, those levels aren't as good before you work out, you're going to start having a decrease in them dramatically once you're on the run, which is why a lot of times at these races you see water stands and Gatorade stands, because they are there to replenish you. Most runs don't need a 5K, 10K. You don't need water and Gatorade for that. Even half marathon, you probably don't need as much. You need some, but not that much. Most times people come to those races, they need that water at the 1.5, maybe 3 mile marker, whatever it is, because they're already dehydrated to begin with. They don't really know they're dehydrated, but that's kind of the cause of everything. So these are big overarching things that I've noticed over the years about side stitches / side cramps. If you have any questions about this, please leave a comment below, or if you have any things that you want to add to this video if I may have left out, because let me tell you, I'm not no expert when it comes to everything, but these are stuff I've learned from the people I've coached, people who have coached me, what I've read over the years, and this is what I want to give to you for information. So hopefully this is helpful for you. So if you have anything to add, please comment below. You can always email me at runningfreewithjh@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you, and have a great and wonderful day.